Good day. It's October 5th, Saturday, 2019, and we finally got a break in the rain. It's been raining off and on for the last 4 or 5 days, and we've got a few bees out. We haven't been doing too much outside the hive in the last few days. There's a couple of wasps right there. Kill that one. So, what I'm going to do today, because I haven't had a chance to get that mite strip out of there, and I put on top of the inspection board. I'm going to pull that out, and where's my bag? I had a bag. Get that strip out of there and dispose of it, and we'll have a look and see. Should just fall out of there. There we go. Let's have a look on this board and see. There's still quite a few there. But hopefully that's knocked them down enough to get the bees through the winter. Yeah, you can see all them little oval brownish black dots that are on there. I see some wings there too. I don't know if that's from dead bees being dragged out of the hive or what that is. So anyway, that looks a little better. It's not as heavily coated as it usually is. Let's put that back in there. So the other thing I'm doing is I'm going to check the sugar feeders. Bring this over a bit. Down there. Let's see. You can see the bees are down in the middle there, and they have been. You can tell by the surface of the sugar that they've been up here feeding. And there's another wasp. Yeah, sun comes out, the wasp comes out. So that one looks all right. So let's check. Oh, and the other thing I was going to do is I've got this thermal gun, 66 Fahrenheit, 17 degrees Celsius inside the hive. Check this side. 24 on that side, or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So the bees must be all at the front of the hive. So they're all right. We'll put the hood back on this one. Now this one, now the cap on that other over here, cap on that feeder over here, I printed it out of a transparent plastic so you can actually see the bees if they're up on the top. But this one I printed out of just the white plastic, and so you can't really see what's going on in there. But if we lift that up, you can see them up in there. There's still lots of sugar in there, but they're working away at it. Didn't disturb them too much, so that one's good. You see the bees roaming around in here. Let's have a temperature check on this one. 70 Fahrenheit. Oh, 0. (21 Celsius) on that side. (21 Celsius). 70 Fahrenheit. Alright, that looks alright. So they're in good shape. Lid back on. Peek in here and see what we can see under here. There's only a few in here, but they've been working away at the sugar. I don't see too many bees at the back here. And there's a wasp that got caught in there. Get that out of there. There's a few bees at the front. Let's have a temperature check. So at the back, 61 Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius, 20 Celsius, which is 68 Fahrenheit. Not too bad, not too bad. Lid back on, and finally we'll check the little hive. Oh, now I don't know how well the camera's going to pick that up, but you can see this has got a clear, what's supposed to be a clear, but it prints out a little translucent, and you can see the bees flying around in there. So, and it looks like, from what I can tell, we've got lots of sugar, so I'm not even going to open that up. And they're in a frantic panic up at the front there. And there's a few at the back here. Let's do our temperature. Now I've got the, I don't know if the camera shows it, but there's, white is the paper off the pollen patty. So this probably isn't going to do much here at the back. Well, 69 or 20 degrees. That's 28 at the front, or 82. So that's good. The outside temperature today is only 12 degrees Celsius, or about 53 Fahrenheit. I don't know if we can. That says 62 on the outside of that box, or 17. Now the sun is shining on this black paper here, so see what that does. 129 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, it didn't register. 54 Celsius. Wow. Same. 54. 130. So that black paper does absorb a lot of heat from the sun. But because this one's in the shade, .68 Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius. So it makes a big difference having the black paper on there. Let it absorb some of the heat from the sun, and that'll help warm the box up on the inside a bit. So hopefully during the colder winter days when the sun's out, that'll help the bees a little bit inside. So, that's what I'm doing today. That's it. Let's have a peek and see. I don't know if these guys are aggressive still or... Oh, they've actually cleaned that right out. But I can't put sugar in there right now with the way the number of bees that are in there. That's where all the bees are, is in the feeder. Boy, they've been going at that. So I'll have to wait until maybe they're empty, cleaned it up, and then they'll all go back into the hive, and then I can pour some more sugar in there. So we'll just leave them be. That's interesting. Put the lid back on her. Alright, so that was my quick look for today. And they look good. Temperatures look alright. You see the guard bees are out on the front of this one. There's a wasp trying to get in there now, and it just can't. Too many guard bees. These guys are starting to guard a little bit more. Alright. Looking good. Looking good for the winter. Now, one advantage I have, before I sign off here, these roofs that I built, I put a ventilation hole here, and so in the wintertime, if I want to check the temperature, get an approximation of the temperature, I just have to stick the gun in that hole, and it gives me a reading, and because the warm air coming up will get trapped inside, and I can actually close that down somewhat. You know, I can just close that up so that there's lots of airflow coming out, and that'll help keep some of the warm air in. But for now, I'm just leaving them wide open. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're all having a good day, and please keep on watching. There's going to be more. Bye for now.